turn the daggone thing on. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, it's me, T-Bone, from the Luns B Show with T-Bone and Chick Brew. It's Friday night, and that can mean only one thing. It can mean a lot of things. It actually just means it's time for the WARNO, the Warning Order, your weekly summarization of things going on in and around the greater Harrisburg metropolitan area, and sometimes, like today, other places. I'll be sharing some information for those of you in the Jacksonville, Duval area, so I got that coming out to you. The warning order lasts for the length of one beer. In celebration of all those newly pinned Chief Petty Officers, we'll be using one from the Khaki Ball of 2015, our commemorative cup. And the beer of choice this evening, sorry, it's just Modelo. Not a bad beer. There's nothing wrong with it being just Modelo, but, I've been trying a bunch of crazy beers lately. I figured I'd keep it simple. Kiss. Mwah. And that's pretty decent pour. I like my beer in 16-ounce glasses. I don't like 12-ounce. I tried Tourig. I think it was called Tourig. I tried that beer. And they brought it up to me in like a little brandy sifter, a sifter. You don't bring a beer to brandy sifter. And then I sipped it. Holy, but Jesus, that had a little kick to it. If they would have filled up one of these, I would have Ubered home, because that was a lot. Let's start the timer. It's a good beer. It's a good beer. Hello, Timmy. I see you out there. Let's see who else is out there. Oh, the beautiful Miss Julie is there. The wife is there. Is the daughter? Did the daughter get her special birthday message from me? Happy birthday. I did that. That's part of the show. Anyway, here's what's going on tonight, Friday night. Not much. Do you believe in hypnosis? I do not believe in hypnosis, but I have been hypnotized. And I can tell you that when you get willing participants to pretend that they're hypnotized during a comedy show, it can be rather entertaining. One of the best in the business, in the comedy hypnotism business, is Bob Loiver. Bob Loiver. L.A. Loiver. Loiver. His name is Loiver. Bob Loiver, Comedy Hypnosis tonight, Comedy Zone, Harrisburg. Tickets are $20 at the door. Of course, you can buy them in advance by going to hbgcomedyzone.com. You can buy your tickets in advance, or you pay $20 at the door. Say hi to Keith. Hi, Keith. Yeah, he's the guy collecting your money at the door. $20. Show starts at 8:15 on Friday nights. Give you 15 extra minutes because it's Friday and you just got off work. Doors open at 7:45. Doors always open 30 minutes early to the weekend shows. Okay, so you got that going on. Looking over there? Nope and nope. Dice are hot tonight. I don't know if you saw that last roll, but it was 654 midnight. Booyah! I would be taking everybody's money. And that's all I have for Friday night. It is not race weekend because they got to go to Tejas. The next big Formula One race is in Austin, Texas at the Racetrack of the Americas. Looking forward to seeing that one. Especially since I don't have to deal with Danny Ricciardo anymore. Whatever, that's mean. I don't mean that. He's a good guy. I'm sure he is. Moving on to Saturday. Afternoon comedy. Ugh. I hate doing comedy in the daylight. And it isn't dark enough here yet for it to be dark at 3 in the afternoon. Doors open at 2. Show starts at 3. It's the We Sold Out comedy show. But they're not sold out. It's a bad name. Aaliyah, I love you. It's just a bad name. Your host tomorrow afternoon. Again, doors open at 3. Let me tell you where it's at. It's at the Colonial Park Mall. There's a lounge inside the Dead Mall and the Fry's Lounge, I think it's called. Double check that. Yeah, Fry Lounge and Bar. Those tickets are awesome. No, those tickets are $25. Here's who you get to listen to. Aaliyah Wright, she's going to be your host. And featuring is going to be Frank Rivera, very funny cat. Matt Moyer, very funny cat. He's got that Channel 5 Ratchet News thing going for him, so he's out and about getting your news from a Ratchet perspective. And Walt Miller, if I am correct, I am correct. Walt Miller is opening, is the headliner for this show. Again, doors open at 2. Doors open at 2. Show starts at 3. It's $25. It's Aaliyah. It's Frank Rivera. It's Matt Moyer and Walt Miller. That's who's on the lineup tomorrow at Fry's Bar and Lounge inside the Colonial Park Mall. But T-Bone, what if I'm watching from Jacksonville? I am going to share with you specifically some information about Jacksonville because it's a surprise show and I want you to pack the house. Slow clap to an ovation, baby. That actually happened. It's so funny. It was so funny. No, 904 area code for Jacksonville. 2424242. The Comedy Zone, right? It's 292. Haha, haha. Get it? The Comedy Zone there. Special headliner tomorrow night. Doors open at 6. Show starts at 7. The headliner is our friend Danny Johnson. If you have not seen Danny's Dry Bar Comedy Special, if you've not seen Danny anywhere live and you're in the Jacksonville area, make it a date. Get out to the Comedy Zone and go see our friend Danny. He's very funny. He's a very funny man, and I wouldn't say that if it wasn't true. I don't know who's opening for him. I don't know who's featuring for him, but I know he's headlining, and it's going to be worth the dollars there. It's $20 at the door. Again, doors open at 6. Show starts at 7. So Saturday, in Harrisburg and in Jacksonville, there's some comedy things going on. Of course, Saturday night, back at the Harrisburg Comedy Zone, is you got Bob Loiver, Comedy Hypnosis, $20. Show starts at 8. Doors open at 7:30. A little bit earlier on your Saturday, okay? And that's that's everything going on. You got your chief petty officers getting pinned today. Cheers. Good on you. TJ, specifically you. I'm so proud of you. I'm so happy for you. Yes, such a great Formula One fan she is now that she uses his nickname. There are many of you who may be watching this because you ain't got nothing else to do. You know, T-Bone's live and you got power on your phone because you might not have power in your house. Hey, if you had to suffer through Helene, let's just be happy that you're safe and you're alive. And whatever, debris you got in the yard, it gets picked up. It's going to be fine. You're going to be okay. As long as you are alive, hurricanes ain't that bad. Now, if you get killed in a hurricane, I'm going to say that's the worst hurricane you ever had. But for the most part, someone who experienced a lot of hurricanes, you're going to be okay. It's just temporary. It's just temporary. I'm rooting for you and I'm cheering for you, okay? So anybody affected by Helene, I got that shout out going to you. What else is going on? Oh, Sunday, 10:30 in the morning, we have the supplemental. That came out pretty good, didn't it? The supplemental live 10:30 on my Facebook, just like you're watching right now. And we have a good time. It lasts about 30 minutes. It's good time had by all. I didn't tell you this last week, and I am remiss. I will tell you this week. The Comedy Zone Harrisburg on Tuesdays and Thursdays has some type of version of an open mic. Thursday is your traditional open mic. Tuesdays is a little different. But I'm going to tell you this. If you've never seen a 1-year-old roasted by 2 very funny comedians, you're missing out. And these are the things you're really only going to see at an open mic type show. I watched a 1-year-old get roasted by 2 comedians. One of the comedians is the 1-year-old's dad. And it was some of the funniest stuff I've seen in years. I laughed a lot. That's Tuesdays and Thursdays at the Comedy Zone in Harrisburg. Admission, free. It's a great club. You're gonna like the way you look. Show starts around 8 o'clock. Or CP time. 8 o'clock CP time. Comedy, people! So Tuesdays and Thursdays, I gave you your supplemental. What else do I have to talk about? Oh, the producer, of course, always has to produce. So producer says now, once a week, she's going to give me something to talk about, and then we're going to talk about it. What are your thoughts on shark coochie? Shark coochie. Get it? I saw it pronounced that way once. I've never saw it that way again. I have visitors coming this weekend. Refugees from Helene. They are coming to visit this weekend, and I am in charge of the charcuterie. So I'm curious, what do you put on your charcuterie board? Or hors d'oeuvres that you put, when you put out hors d'oeuvres, what's on the plate, right? You could put it on a wood plate and call it charcuterie. I don't know the technicalities of these foreign words, but when you put out a platter for guests to graze off of, what do you put on your platter? Hmm? Do you plat a puss? Do you put some puss on your platter? Modelo. There we go. I'm pausing and sipping to give you time to answer. I'm interested in your answers. What do you put out for company when they're coming to visit? What do you give them some? When you give them something to nosh on, what do you put on the plate? Oh, I forgot to get some gherkins. Gherkins definitely go on the plate. Here, absent of any input from you, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put out some meats, a variety pack, different dried, aged meats, interlaced with some cheeses, some crackers, cracker. I'm going to put some crackers and some meats and some cheeses and some olives. Got to have some olives and little caprese salad toothpick sticks. My friend Maria made these for me years ago. Yeah, you take some mozzarella and you take a pomodori and you're on a toothpick and you repeat until you got in a little bay leaf until you got a pretty little caprese on a stick, on a stick. Yeah, on a stick. So I'm putting that out. It's a pretty good spread. If you ever come to visit, maybe I'll put out a charcuterie for you too, so you can have some hors d'oeuvres. All right. Cheese, nuts, and gherkins is what the producer says. Beer in the fridge and food's in the pantry. Make yourself at home. A man after my own heart. Why do I need to serve you? I'll give you directions. There's the shitter. Sorry. There's the bathroom. There's the refrigerator. Figure out everything else in between. That's the way to host, Timmy. That is the way to host. Charcuterie. All right, let's finish this up. Ladies and gentlemen, I remind you today, as I remind you every day, just be the best person that you can be. And if you are a great person today, be an even better person tomorrow. Chick Brew sends her love. Let's cheers together. Arriba, e bajo, e centro, e pa dentro. It's a good beer. I love you. No shit. Bye.